I am the founder and CEO of CryptSense Digital Group, the first institutional grade digital assets capacity building and management platform in Africa. We focus on digital assets training and capacity building, smart asset management solutions, basically payments, settlements, on and off ramps, custody and compliance solutions, and also an accelerator where we support Web2 organizations, SMEs, and startups in Africa build on blockchain and Web3. We connect them to the right partners globally. We offer them technical support and expertise to build on blockchain, to tokenize their solutions, basically get access to the global Web3 ecosystem. I am also a faculty member at the Africa Blockchain Center, which is the heart of blockchain technology in Africa. And the main vision actually is to build a unified blockchain ecosystem in Africa that actually transforms lives and businesses. We work with both private and public sector to build innovative solutions in Africa. Main pillars of the Africa Blockchain Center are training and capacity building, blockchain as a service, incubation, and basically research and development of blockchain technology and distributed ledger technology solutions. I'm very excited to be here, and I'll be speaking about blockchain basically and how we can be able to build innovative solutions on blockchain and Web3 technology. And of course, we cannot talk about this without actually looking at the impact of blockchain technology and digital transformation. At some of the impact that blockchain actually has on business models includes disintermediation of middlemen, right? So getting rid of middlemen who actually increase inefficiency and costs in as far as transactions are concerned, reducing transaction cost, and also authentication. So what strategy are we looking at? Yeah, the optimal blockchain strategy, yeah, for each use case is actually dependent on the market position and ability to influence standards and regulatory barriers. So different jurisdictions basically have different standards in as far as implementations are concerned, in as far as overseeing different types of technologies and especially the emerging technologies. And also we have quite a number of regulatory barriers across different jurisdictions that need to be overcome in situations where you're going to actually implement successful blockchain strategies. Some of the advantages that we have in as far as blockchain is concerned, we have simplified cross-border transactions, of course, by implementing blockchain and adopting blockchain for digital transformation. We have cross-border transactions that are simplified by removing intermediaries, reducing costs, and also accelerating settlements. We also reduce on fraud and security issues because of the ability of blockchains to be immutable and transparent in nature. So this enhances security and reduces the risk of fraud. We have enhanced efficiency in blockchain implementation. Basically, the transparency and also shared ledger enable more efficient and accurate record keeping. We have shared infrastructure and costs. Basically, this reduces costs for organizations and leveraging economies of scale when multiple institutions and organizations collaborate on blockchain technology. So this is actually some of the solutions basically, and advantages of actually implementing blockchain technology. We have enhanced security, improved trust and privacy, streamlined onboarding, interoperability and portability, compliance with regulations, and streamlined data. So when we look at enhanced security, self-sovereign identity actually allows individuals to have control over their own personal data, eliminating the need for businesses to store and manage sensitive information. We have improved trust and privacy through self-sovereign identity, which empowers users also to share only necessary information with businesses, enhancing privacy and trust in the digital ecosystem. We have streamlined onboarding systems, of course, simplifying customer onboarding by using verifiable credentials, reducing manual verifications, and also improving efficiency for businesses. In as far as interoperability and portability is concerned, SSI solutions are designed to be interoperable across different platforms and systems, and this allows businesses to integrate self-sovereign identity into their existing infrastructure, including enterprise, without significant modifications. Compliance with regulations. As I mentioned, many regions and jurisdictions are implementing stricter regulations concerning data privacy and protection. Of course, in as far as this is concerned, we have the GDPR in the European Union and many other examples around the world. Of course, streamlined data, which is on-chain dataset analysis. So what types of blockchains do we have, and how do we consider which type to actually use? Yeah, so we have advantages and disadvantages and different use cases. Yeah, so we have public blockchains, we have private blockchains, we have hybrid, where we have private blockchains that actually also explore public blockchains, basically for the enhanced transparency and security that public blockchains offer. And we have consortium blockchains. So this is a collaboration of different organizations basically coming together to collaborate on the blockchain in as far as access control is concerned, increasing scalability and also security, basically within the infrastructure. So we have examples, for instance, in public blockchains, normally cryptocurrency platforms, and document validation is actually one, two of the use cases. In private blockchains, we have supply chain and asset ownership. In hybrid, we actually have medical records and real estate. And in consortium here, we actually have institutions that basically would like to keep their data more centralized, mainly because of access control and security issue, basically, and privacy. And these are such as banking, research, supply chain organizations. So some of the industries that are actually really impacted by blockchain technology, we have artificial intelligence, we have IoT, augmented reality, 5G and next generation networks, robotics and automation, quantum computing, biotechnology and genetic engineering, and edge computing. So all these different types of technologies, one way or another, are right now interacting with blockchain and distributed ledger technologies as we actually know them. Yeah, so this is the fourth industrial revolution, of course, where we have digital transformation happening, AI, we have, learning solutions, basically data management, incentivizing collaboration in secure environments. In IoT, we have an interaction with machine PHY and also peer-to-peer energy trading, augmented reality, standardizing of file formats, interoperability, basically security in the data that is shared within this ecosystem. 5G, we have, of course, automation of network slicing, basically resource allocation and transparent management of service level agreements, robotics and automation, transparency, The execution actually activates consensus mechanisms in robot swarms and granting independence to each robot. Quantum computing impacts blockchain networks through quantum resources, biotechnology, clinical trial management of immutable records of data, storage, edge computing. We are looking at immutability and also transparency in supply chain and healthcare. So what are some of the implementation strategies? How do we identify opportunities? Yeah. So here you have to be aware of the type of asset you're looking for. You have to be aware also of the technology maturity, standards and regulation that affect it, and also the ecosystem that you want to build this solution. Yeah, what problem are you trying to solve? This is the only way you can be able to identify the opportunities within implementation of blockchain strategy across institutions. So here, looking at a sector analysis, we have different types of sectors that actually have already adopted blockchain technology, from agriculture to arts, automotive, financial services, healthcare. So the darker and bigger the circle, of course, the more the particular aspect of blockchain in the industry is affected within that particular industry. Yeah. For example, if you look at financial services, we have the biggest and darkest circle under assets. Yeah, so this is the area where blockchain directly impacts this type of industry. We have agriculture, healthcare, insurance, manufacturing. Manufacturing, basically, it's in as far as the ecosystem is concerned. We have also on the asset side, property, public sector, retail, technology, media and telecommunications, transport and logistics, basically affected greatly in as far as the asset side is concerned. So here we have a very interesting flowchart on how to know whether or not you do need a blockchain solution in implementation, right? So you have to ask yourself a number of questions. Does it require shared access? Are the writers known and trusted? Basically, do you need or want to use a trusted third party? Do you need control functionality? Do you need transaction to be private or public? Then once you answer these questions, then it will be able to determine what type of blockchain you want to use, either public blockchains, hybrid blockchains, or basically go fully private. Yeah. So, and of course, once you answer the questions a certain way, you will find that you'll get to a point where you either have to use any of the three blockchains or just make a decision not to use blockchain at all. So, of course, key main elements when considering in building consortia in industry, a lot of collaboration needs to happen to build successful blockchain projects. You have to look at the purpose and scope, the governance structure, basically in the development, and engaging with regulators and standard bodies. Yeah. This is the roadmap, right? If you want to actually implement blockchain technology, first have to do a feasible study, build a business case, conceptualize which network you're actually going to use, scope the project, develop the proof of concept, blockchain solution design. Yeah, so you have to design the whole end-to-end solution, select the technology stack, develop the blockchain itself, basically, and deploy, yeah, and offer support and maintenance of the blockchain. So basically, I've introduced you to what it takes to actually build successful and innovative solutions on blockchain and Web3. You can reach out to us basically through our support lines or on LinkedIn. I'm also very active on LinkedIn in case you need any support. And we are open to collaborating. Our main foundation is training and capacity building, basically, and creating access to these types of opportunities in Africa, where we can build innovative solutions from Africa out into the rest of the world. Thank you.